Alright, back at it. Before getting more interruptions, let's get this thing together. Okay, so we're going to put the bolts in here. My other one, there it is. So I always put these big ones in first to get everything centered up. You have to get the gasket moved over in the right spot to get everything lined up. Okay, get them started. Let's get the other ones in there while we're at it. So you just want to run everything down just a little bit. Too close, can't work when you're close. You put an extension on, you can click, see? Remember, this valve is open over here, so we have to deal with that. Okay. Do the little small screws now. All right. So now we got to pull this down here. So you want to pull the load down equally on this. You want it all in one spot. So you can see the rocker arm's moving or not, because you are compressing things a little bit as you're doing this. That one's tight. Or is it tight? Can't see. Okay. Tatro torque. It's tight. tightness on it, and you twist it. So you torque, you twist it. Watch that thing twist on you pretty good. Okay, everything's in there like it's supposed to be. Now you gotta let these bleed down, but they're open. Both of these are open right now. These are the ones that are concerning me over here. Why are these not working? That is the problem. Okay, so let's go in here and see what's going on here. Let's see how far it goes before it works. They have a limited lifter that they use. It limits how much travel you have, but this didn't look like it had. It doesn't have those in there. So there's 1, 2, 3. Got loose at 3. So that would be, we were at 20. So it's about 17 flats, about 16 flats it locked up. Which is just past that 2.5 turns. So, why are these so much? Let's see if this one's in exactly the same spot. If it is, then we know the lifter's bottomed out. If it's in a different spot, then we know the lifter is still bleeding. One, 2, 3. Okay, so they're bottomed out. Both lifters in the identical same spot. So that means you can't have them adjusted like that. So that means we're 2.5 turns is your limit. You should have some clearance from bottom out. So my guess is you should be about 2 turns on this setup max adjustment. That's where I'm looking at it. Which is totally different than what they normally would be, as I recall. So we're going to go ahead and back it off half a turn. 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 flats of clearance. Torque it in. Okay, there's clearance right there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, they're adjusted. So this comes down to one of those deals. You don't go by what the instructions say, you go by what you see in front of you. I don't know why the different dimension, but obviously it's different. Alright, so those are working now. Okay, so right now our exhaust valve is basically fully open right now. We're close to it. So, quiet. So we want to be, you turn the motor over, the exhaust opens first, so we back the motor up. Hopefully this doesn't open more, but I think it's going to go further up. We don't want to coil bind it, so. Yeah, it's opening more right now. It's not the direction I want to go. if I go forward, it's going to be worse yet. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen this up. So I got to be able to turn the motor over. Right now, if I go through, I might coil bind it. I'll definitely screw the seal up. We don't need to be doing any of that. So go ahead and unadjust this thing a bunch. Okay, I should be able to turn the motor over now. My Phillips screwdriver. The motor's turned over right now, so it's stuck where I don't want it to be. Trying to cheat the system here. Right now the valves are turning the motor over, so I can't adjust the valves right now. Okay, I cheated. So I turn the motor over here until the push rod's where I want it to, or the piston. That top dead center right there. The crank is going to go backwards right now, so what I did was I held the crank in my channel locks, dropped the wrench down until it hits the table, and I let go. It backed up just slightly, and now it's locked right now to the bench, so the motor can't go backwards. But we're on top dead center now for the front cylinder. So now I'm going to go ahead and adjust these two valves. What we need. I'm not exactly sure what we need. So I'll go ahead and adjust these again, all of them. Do the same thing I did before. What the hell was that? Push rod wasn't in the lifter up in there. Here we go, the valve was open. So the push rod, instead of being inside the cup, was on the back side of the rocker arm up underneath. So when I broke it free here, I twisted it, it popped into the damn cup. That's what that noise was, the valve closing. So that valve was open, I didn't even know it. Oh well. Another reason why you don't turn the motor over and take turn stuff. Crap like that happens. Okay, so right now, there's our clearance. We go to 0. Now we go ahead and adjust the lifter up 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on the exhaust. shove it all the way up in the top. And you adjust this down till you hit 0. Move the lock nut out of there. Now we got 18 flats again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, we'll let that set up for a few minutes. We know it's not going to adjust all the way, and I'll back it up. I should have about 2 to 3 flats. It should loosen up. Probably about 2 flats after it collapses. Then I'll go ahead and back off 3 more flats and lock it down. So basically it's going to be right about 2 turns out, maybe 1 extra flat. But I'm going to go backwards. I'm going until there's no clearance, and I'm going to put clearance in it. And I know exactly how much clearance I got on the bottom. So that's how you tell. Okay, there's no reason not to put the lids back on right now at this point. Or I can put the intake on. I think I'll go ahead and put the intake on it next. I always like to turn them over and see if the rocker arms work before I put everything done. Put everything for real together. Get those out of the way. Okay, so let's see what we got in the way of hardware here. So I got 3 bolts. So once again, we should have 4 of everything. We got 3. Hole ain't very happy with that bolt going in there. That one goes in. Okay, I gotta find me another Allen this long, or I'm gonna eliminate and go to a hex head. I think I'd rather go to a hex head. So right now, if you put this bolt in here on the manifold in the back over here, back here, this has a slip-in joint, so it slips in, see? If you put this Allen on here, you have to have the special wrench that I pulled out right here in order to tighten it up. Which is a pain in the butt. So usually what you do is, you do like to do on a newer bike, you put a hex head there. Allen works best on these 2, hex head works best on those 2. I think you just use a regular end wrench to get in there. So I'm going to go ahead and find me 2 hex bolts that are this length, because I don't see the other Allen here, and this doesn't look like the original one anyway. So I'm going to find me a couple 5/16 bolts. So I'm going to go look for that, and I'll be back. In the meantime, we're going to let this bleed down, and then we'll come back and adjust those. Alright, that's it for now.